Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd Champion. This is Camping with Champion, and we are about to attempt a 200-mile e-bike trip. We're gonna be pulling this micro camper with this e-bike. My cousin John has another e-bike. He's got a little trailer. He's gonna be doing some stealth camping, hanging in the hammock along the way, and I'm gonna be camping in this. There's some big storms headed our way, so hopefully we can stay ahead of it. We already had to postpone the trip by a full day because the storms were just so bad we couldn't get out here yesterday. Both of us have to be back in 2 days, so we're really gonna have to push it to get back in time. And as of right now, I have no idea how these batteries are gonna hold up, but I do have a power station to recharge them, so hopefully everything will go smooth. Huge shout out to Velotric for sponsoring this video. I'll tell you more about this bike later on, but I've already took this thing through the mud and everything, and I think it's gonna have no problem towing this micro camper. We're here in Anniston, Alabama at the Chief Ladiga Trail. This trail starts here in Anniston and goes all the way into Georgia. It meets up at the Georgia line and turns into the Silver Comet Trail, and the whole trail from here to the end in Georgia is about 100 miles. Our plan is to do the full trip there and back. We kind of have to because we're leaving our trucks here, so So I just hit this barrier with the tire. I don't know how bad messed up it is. John says he thinks he can fix it, but the entire tire was turned to the left, so I don't know. We're gonna get it out of the way somewhere where he can work on it. Hopefully we can get it going again.
I have this axle here bolted to some angle iron. So when you hit that pole right here, you broke 2 welds and the whole angle iron is twisted back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it back in place. We're going to use this paracord because it's all we got to keep the axle straight. There's not a lot of pressure here. So we're going to use this, and I believe it's going to work. If this does not work and this fails, I thought of plan 2. I have another piece of angle iron welded on with the same hole pattern that I can remove this axle from the one that broke,
Yeah,
and put it on the other one. But right now we're in a hurry, so we're going to do this first.
sounds like a plan. So I knew something like this would happen, but I was kind of hoping it would happen just right before we got back from the entire trip.
Yeah.
Look at this, y'all. I got a little bit of a bruise and a lump. John's got the camper rigged up enough for us to continue on. All right, see what happens. Oh, I think I got bit by mosquitoes. So I ran off of this ledge and now I've broken the tail light. I'm really beating this thing up, but up until then it was going really well though, so yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just
work.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're fixed up again and back on the road. We had to stop because the wheel is literally up against the camper.
You got to bolt it to that angle iron up there.
John has fixed the wheel for now. It's not rubbing against the camper anymore, so now we can continue on. We can't, however, open the side door at this moment, but that's okay because we have 2 doors. I need to change the battery on the bike. We do have two power stations in here, so I'm going to plug up the battery that I'm taking off the bike. And Velotric was really cool. They sent me a second battery so that I can have 1 battery charging at all times. So that's really good. The reason I wanted to use this bike too is because it can pull 1,000 pounds. It has no problem pulling this camper whatsoever, but it does pull it a lot better when you're not like running into poles and stuff like that. Got the batteries all swapped out. I'm hopped up on Red Bull and peanut butter granolas, and we're gonna get back on the trail. We got about 4 miles till we get to a town called Piedmont, and we're gonna stop there and grab something to eat. We have made it to the Pinhoti Pizza Company. We are starving. Neither one of us really ate this morning before we started on this trip, and it's been about 4 or 5 hours now we've been riding, but a lot of that was broke down, so. But we're gonna go in here, grab a bite to eat, and then we'll get back to it. So we're in this pizza restaurant. Check this out. Look at this doggy. So pretty. Ooh, doggy. I like this place already. I came and sat down, and he followed me over here to the table. Look at this pizza, y'all. It looks freaking delicious. And the dog is still here. We're all finished eating. That pizza was absolutely delicious. If you're ever out here on the Chief Ladaga Trail, definitely stop by this place. It's called Pinhoti Pizza. I mean, that's got to be like, I don't know, top 3 best pizzas I've ever had in my life. The sausage on this pizza was literally this big around. It's like a little golf ball. And they have a restaurant dog, which is really cool. He came and sat with me. I petted him the whole time. All right, that was great. I'm full. Made me a little sleepy, honestly, but we're gonna get back on the trail, and hopefully we're gonna make a lot better time than we have been. These pylons, every time you cross one, I have to go very slow, and then I have to start pulling the camper again, which uses up a lot of power to get that thing moving. I mean, that's hundreds of pounds that I have to get moving. And I bet we went through 20 of those probably in the open or at the beginning of the trail. But now, in there they were saying that it gets way prettier once you get closer to the Georgia line. And there haven't been, I don't think I've seen any more of the close together pylons in a while. The ones here are far apart, so I don't have to slow down as much unless there's a car coming or something. All right, I'm gonna quit talking, get back on the bike, and hit the road. Straight ahead is the beginning of the Silver Comet Trail. That means we are finishing the Chief Ladaga Trail, and we'll be crossing the state line into Georgia. Let's go. We parked for a second so we can hang out here for just a second at the end of the Chief Ladaga bicycle trail. This is a cool spot. At this point, it's a guarantee we can't make it the full 200 miles, the 100 miles to the end of the Silver Comet Trail and then the 100 miles back. And that's just simply because the camper and all the stuff I have in there, it's just too heavy. The bike has no problem pulling it whatsoever, but it just putting all that weight on it for long distances drains the batteries too quickly. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go as far as we can into Georgia and camp somewhere for the night, and then we'll try and make our way back tomorrow. Well, we made it to the spot we're gonna camp at for the night. I think we ended up going a little over 40 miles today. That's about as much as we can do and still have enough battery power to charge all our batteries up and get back to where we started from. I had a lot of fun other than the times we were broke down.
I had a great time. I mean, the trail is awesome.
Especially when you get into Georgia, it's
fantastic.
super pretty.
I mean, it's through the woods, you keep shaded the whole time.
Now that we're here, we're gonna, I'm gonna set up just right here to camp. And then John, we're gonna go in the woods right here.
I'm gonna sneak off.
There's people walking by, I didn't want them to hear me.
I'm gonna sneak off and I'm gonna pretend that I'm camping with Champion. I'm gonna live in his footsteps for one night.
Well, get ready to get busted and have to go find a new spot. But yeah, we're gonna sneak off into the woods right here and hang a hammock up for him, so he'll just be right beside me here in the woods. I think it should be fun. Oh man, I already got bit by a few mosquitoes. Got the hammock. We're gonna sneak off in the woods and see if we can't get this set up. I'm gonna give this a sit and see what it feels like. Okay, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try it again. The buckle wasn't on there straight, so the strap just slid. Man, I'm glad that didn't happen at the billboard. So this is a pretty perfect height, especially when you're just kind of sitting and hanging out. There you go.
Okay.
You know, I've never fallen out of a hammock other than like when that strap came down. That's happened to me once before with Tony, but never fallen out of one. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good.
Does it?
Especially after 43 miles of bike riding.
Yeah, after 40 miles of, I mean, yeah, we were on electric bikes, but it's still a little bit of work.
Oh yeah.
And he literally had to work on the camper, so.
Yeah.
All right then, well, John is set up for tonight.
That'll work for me.
We can go ahead and pull this bug net over it too. This does have a rip in it, so it's not 100% protected, but it's better than nothing. Got the tarp all set up. Forgot to bring stakes, but that's okay. Didn't need them.
All right, it's bedtime.
We're about to eat. John has chunky steak and potato. Looks like beef stew to me, but I guess it's like steak chunks or something. I am gonna eat this Mexican style grilled chicken bowl with rice and beans. I've never had this one before. I don't even think I've ever had an Alpine meal at all, so hopefully it's good. So my Mexican style grilled chicken meal needs 12 ounces of water, which pretty much is what I have in here. This thing is in liters, so I'm not sure exactly, but I think I'm pretty close. This should literally take like 1 minute. My water is just about boiling. Here's what the food looks like before I add the water. This time I'm not gonna hold it in my hand. Last week I did that and burned myself. All right, the water is at a raging boil. It's the only thing I don't like about this particular stove is that it locks in, which is good so it doesn't fall over, but then I can't get it unlocked when I need to pour the water in. So I'm just gonna do it like this and hold the bottom of the propane, or butane I should say. Yeah, seal that back up, wait 10 minutes, then we can eat. Since it's 4th of July weekend, we have installed this art piece. It's only visible for tonight though, so by the time you watch this, you will have missed your opportunity to see it in person, unless you come by here tonight. My Alpine Mexican style grilled chicken meal should be done. I actually let it sit for probably 15-20 minutes while we were creating the art installation. Okay, I tried to show the camera, but it wouldn't focus. Hopefully y'all saw that. I'm gonna try a bite, and then I'm probably gonna add a buttload of salt to it. It's okay. It's not that great, honestly, which means it's probably pretty bad because I'm freaking hungry. So if it's tasting not so great right now while I'm starving, then I can't imagine what it would taste like normally. It's not horrible though. Also brought this Dublin vanilla cream soda. Oh my God, that's freaking delicious. All cream soda is delicious though, so that's really good though. I finished eating, I added a bunch of salt and stuff to it, and that did help out a lot. Still wasn't that great though, but we are both beat, so John is gonna sneak off into the woods and sleep in the hammock, and I'm about to crawl into the micro camper and kick my boots off. I've been wearing these things for like 12 straight hours, so it's probably gonna be pretty rough smelling inside there. God, these bugs are all over me. Good night. Good night. It is 7 a.m. and I just woke up. Slept great last night. I was super tired though. Oh, I just saw John walk by. Alright, I'm gonna climb out and see if the batteries are charged up on the bike, and get ready to get back on the trail. We're all packed up and about to head out, but before we go, I want to thank Velotric for sending me this bike to use in this video. This thing can tow 1,000 pounds. Without this, we wouldn't have been able to make it anywhere near as far as we did. I really love this camo pattern. That's perfect for stealth camping. When I go camping and I know I'm going to be in the woods and I need to hide my bike, this will make it much easier. They also sent me this phone holder, this really nice helmet, and an extra battery, so I really appreciate that. I've already took this thing through the mud, down some trails, and it works awesome on a paved trail, as you guys have seen. There are a ton of features that I haven't even been able to show on this trip so far. It has turn signals. It has what they call a stealth mode. You can click a button, it'll go in stealth mode, and what that does, it turns all the lights off, makes the motor super quiet. So if you're out hunting or something like that and you need to get through without making any noise, this thing is perfect for that. If you're interested in this Nomad 2X, I will leave a link in the description and in the comments below. But this thing has been freaking great so far. When they agreed to send this to me to do this trail, I don't think they realized I was going to be pulling, 300 or 400 pounds of a camper behind it. But so they said it had a towing capability of 1,000 pounds, and I definitely put that to the test. I can't wait to use this in the future on some more stealth camps. I really love this bike. All right, we are gonna hook the bike back up to the camper and get back on the trail. We took a quick cherry pie break. Pie has seen better days, but it's still edible. We got about an hour left to go, and we'll be back in Piedmont, and we're gonna stop at that pizza place again. Still good. I think we found a yellow jacket nest. What is this box here? We're not real sure. It looks like it has a shoe symbol on it, but we don't know if that's an actual shoe symbol or just a piece of the metal that has been scratched up. Yeah, it looks like it opens though, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, see if you can open it. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a whole, whoa, a whole, what is that, yellow jacket? I don't think I'm allergic, but I don't want to find out. Okay, I'm done playing with that. I really thought about just knocking that nest off. Well, I reckon we pushed our luck enough with these wasps, so we're gonna get back on the trail. Look at this cool stick I found though. I mean, it is a perfect cane. Look at that thing.
Old man walking.
I felt more like it's like a pimp stick. We found this trail that's right beside the bike path. It's pretty cool. See the river right down there. That's the Coosa, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah, Coosa River down there. Maybe one day we'll come and kayak this thing. We stopped back by this Pinhoti Pizza Company. This place is delicious. Maybe the best pizza I've ever had, no joke. So if you're in Piedmont, stop by here. We have 20 miles left to go. The bike is getting way more range today, and I think that's because the trails that we've been on so far, I don't have to stop a whole lot up here when we get into Jacksonville, Alabama. There's a lot of these pylons that I have to stop and go through and then get going again, and that stopping and starting and getting hundreds of pounds going again, I think really took a toll on the battery. So I've been trying to keep between 8 and 10 miles per hour, and that has really extended the battery life as well. We're getting much better range today. We are about, I'd say, 4 miles away from our trucks, and it looks like we have a tree down blocking the bike path. Oh man. This must have came down, well obviously it came down after we came through yesterday, but it is much bigger than I originally thought it was. So we're gonna have to unhook the micro camper, pull it up here, and then try and pick it up and put it over the top. All right, before we unhook the camper and try and physically lift the whole camper, We're gonna see if we can't grab the tree and maybe slide it down the hill and get it out of the way. It's worth a shot.
So we're gonna go.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, we're teetering. We might be able to pick it up in the air and go under it.
Well, let's go. Let's go one more time that way. All right. Well, what you got?
We've moved it quite a bit, but still haven't got it completely out of the road. So we're going this off the hill again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. God. All right, let's go back to this side. John's new plan is just to rip it apart with his bare hands.
I'm gonna get that little hill.
Oh, what?
This one right here.
Oh, okay. Just get that part past the tree. Oh, there we go.
You get right here.
Sweaty now.
You're bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get right here.
Heck yeah. Whoa. Should we try it more or just? I had to stop because I was afraid it was getting up above my head.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe when we let it go, it might drop down on me. That's it. Oh my gosh. The city of Anniston owes us some money for maintenance. All right. Let's get back on the trail.
Same one? Yep.
We are at the final stretch. We're probably 2 minutes away from the finish line. Let's go. There was a lot of obstacles in our way, but as long as I don't crash in the next 2 minutes, we have completed our trip. I'll talk to y'all when we get back to the truck. We are back. We were stopped by a nice lady. She said she was a city council member from Jacksonville. So shout out to her, she was super nice. Well, we did it. It didn't quite go as I planned, but if you've ever watched any of my videos, you would have known from the moment you pressed play, it wasn't going to. We ended up doing 85 miles, which is pretty good. If we had a little bit less weight, we could have went a lot farther, but this will not be the end of this. I'm going to try this again, maybe a new modified camper, maybe just a backpack on my back with a hammock in there, or something like that. Well, what did you think about it?
Oh, I loved every bit of it. It was a challenge for sure, because that's the farthest I've ever ridden a bicycle.
Yeah.
In one day. I think if you're just on a bike with a backpack and not pulling 400 pounds, you're going to go the distance, more than likely.
And I would really like to do the entire trail. Also, we met someone this morning before we pulled out to head back, and they said that up towards Atlanta, it was super crowded. So even if we would have made it that far with this camper, it may not have even been manageable anyhow. I had a blast. I think John did too, other than, I don't know if you enjoyed sleeping out in the woods next to a highway, but I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, I'm not used to sleeping, you know, next to highways. Now, I grew up camping and I love camping and all that stuff, but
just not next to diesel trucks whistling by.
A main highway when there's diesel trucks all night long. But other than that, I'm telling you, I enjoyed sleeping in your hammock. It was very comfortable. I got some good rest, about 3 or 4 hours worth. So.
Well, thank you to Velotric for providing me with the bike so I could do this trip. Thank you to Southern CNC Designs for that cool Camping with Champion sign that I have inside there. And a huge thank you to John for building the camper in the first place. So without him, none of this would have been possible. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm just glad I was here to help with the small issues we had along the way.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If he hadn't came, as soon as I hit that pole, that would be an end of trip right there. I would have, well, I would have stashed the camper somewhere, and I would have kept going just on the bike. All right, y'all, we'll see you next week for a stealth camp. Bye, everybody.